In the wake of tragedy, a spark of hope ignited a movement. It all started with a simple idea. How can we engage our youth? It was early 2023, and planning was underway for the Eradicate Hate Global Summit in Pittsburgh that fall. Established as a response to the Tree of Life Synagogue shooting, the Eradicate Hate Global Summit had found its footing and was expanding its reach. Organizers were digging into the causes of hate, learning from scientists, activists, and even former gang members. Through this effort, one thing became clear. The best solution was to reach people before hate could cement itself. In other words, organizers had to give young people a seat at the table.
It was an awful event, really. But at the end of the day, we take the tragedy, you try to bring something positive out of it. You join together and you make a difference, really. You really make a difference together.
A plan was drafted, and in the summer of 2023, there was a call across Allegheny County and the city of Pittsburgh to high school students. Join us in September. We want to hear your voice. We want you to help us eradicate hate. With passion and purpose, they showed up and got to work. Nearly 140 students from 14 high schools attended the first ever Eradicate Hate Student Summit.
Originally, when we heard there were 5, we were really happy. The fact that we got 14 high schools here, that's amazing. And as the students said, this is something that we should be doing.
Students viewed Patrice O'Neill's documentary, Repairing the World, Stories from the Tree of Life, which detailed the tragic events that occurred at the Tree of Life Synagogue back in 2018. They engaged with survivors of the attack, and together they began to think about how they might eradicate hate in their own school communities. Students left the event energized, reinvigorated with a new sense of purpose, one that gave the survivors of the Tree of Life tragedy hope for the future.
These students that we saw today they're an inspiration to me. They are doing such great work. They give me hope. They give me great hope because they are the future.
We are looking forward to them taking the reins and doing what they can to eradicate hate.
Students left the Fall Summit with a mission. Continue your work in your districts, building programs to eradicate hate.
And we said we need to get students involved in this. And since we have done that, the organizers of the Global Summit have said, wow, this is absolutely amazing what we are seeing from young people here in our region. One of the things that we're trying to do right now is to capture all the work that the students have done since the fall through now and be able to share and tell that story with others who might want to replicate something similar anywhere else here in the United States.
Over the next several months, students from throughout the county worked with educators and each other to build partnerships, host events, and build awareness around hate and how it can affect the lives of children everywhere. They regrouped in February of 2024 to discuss their progress.
Since the Student Summit, we have Hispanic Heritage History Month celebration where we made Guatemalan Murray dolls, and we're currently fundraising for our Washington, D.C. trip. We're going to Washington, D.C. to visit the Black History Museum and the Holocaust Museum.
We've created the Youth Space program. Well, Youth of Influence, that's really the name of it, which is a small group that was here at the summit. And we provide examples that create positive influences to put in our school, like things like that.
Students will continue their work back in their school communities, lifting voices to change the world.
I want them to know that we've worked very hard. We put a lot of thought into it, considering the Tree of Life shooting and all that. We've done events for that at senior night. We've had seconds of silence to commemorate those lives lost. More outreach, more community efforts. And outside the community, we're welcoming anybody.
It makes me understand how people think, and it makes me also analyze my actions and little things I might have done, the little negative habits I might be making that I'm not aware of.
Definitely educating people. Really, people hate because they don't understand. So we're really just trying to educate people so they can understand and so they won't hate.
A lot of the times it's discrimination against people for things they can't control. I want people to know that it's dumb to hate.
Every little thing matters. Everything we do, every little thing, not just the big trips, but every small event, everything we say. It doesn't even have to be like an activity, just spreading love to everyone.
Together, we can eradicate hate.